am trying to see if it looks like my streaming's not working correctly. Let's see. Stream show. Well, it's decided to be funky tonight. It's always something. Hey, Daniel! So it's not pushing it out to where it's supposed to be. Let's see what we can get going. Let me text him and see what we got going on. I swear I should just stay standing up because my back is killing me from text you after my show. I can do that. Absolutely can do that. If I can get my show going, that'd be great. There we go. Looks like we're set. Hi, Jessica. Just took a minute to catch up. Well, the picture's not showing on there, but it definitely is showing. So we'll go with that. Rosie's there. Hi, Kim. The other Kim. Hi, Rosie. Hi, Angelica. Hi, Rosie. I'm not repeating myself there. There's just two Rosies. Two Rosies and two Kims. You guys are trying to confuse me. It's as bad as the wedding guest list. We had a few names on there that were on there several times because there's different families with the same last name. And I was having a really hard time trying to remember, have I printed this one already or is this the one I still need to print? So it's been an interesting week. But the invitations are done and I handed those off so that they could get sent in. So everybody should be getting their wedding invitation soon. I wish we had room for everybody. We do not. I know, actually my world has 3 Kims. Isn't that crazy? But you're usually not all on at the same time, so that makes it a little bit easier. There was one family who I was sending invitations out to, and there were actually 5 different invitations that needed to go out to that same last name, but of course all different addresses, all different first names. And it looks like I need to fix my chat over here. It's always something. Always, always, always something. So I just try to roll with it. Alright, I think we should be getting chats in now. Hopefully. I have no idea what atrium vertical is, but it says it's not installed, so hopefully we didn't need it. 3 Kims in one congregation. Now that is crazy. Now we have a couple names that are repeated twice in our congregation, but I think twice is it. Wedding crashers? Are you going to crash the wedding, Ashley? You know what? If you come all the way out here to crash the wedding, I'm going to let you in. I've watched that movie, though. It was kind of funny. Alright. I think we have everybody set up. Look at that. We may actually be in business tonight. So we are going to go ahead and get started. Let's see. I even have my jewelry bust. Look at this. It's down by my foot. I've been rearranging my desk area because I've had a mess here between the jewelry and LDC work and the wedding stuff. I have stuff everywhere, all over my desk, and it's all different stuff. And I was having a hard time finding anything, so this week I've been cleaning off my desk, which is not fun. And Rosie and you crash too? I don't know, you're going to have to get that one by Caitlin, but see, if Esley makes the trip all the way from California, I'm going to let her in, because she's more than earned it. Alright, our first one tonight. This is one of my favorite versions of a blockbuster. So this was a special version of our blockbuster. I'm trying to remember what the name of this one is. I think it's Show-Stopping Stunner. It's a fairly new one, but we usually have it in white, they put it out in blue this time, and you can see it's kind of a navy blue. So these are strands of those blue rhinestones. These are the ones with the point out. Hi, Becky. But that point is not sharp, so you're not going to hurt yourself or anybody else with that. The earrings are also those same pieces, so no need to upgrade these unless you really just want to. I do have, I think, 3 of these left, maybe 2. So this is the length. You can see about half of this is above the collar, and about half of it is below. This one hanging just above the bust, and with the 2-inch extension, it's actually going to come down onto the bust. So right about here. So we have show-stopping shimmer or stunner. I can't even say it. Whichever one this is in blue, I need to label this one. This one is number 101 tonight. Number 101. So I did finally get that out. My daughter's already freaking out because we're up to 250 guests. Unfortunately, both families are very large and have been around for quite a while and have a lot of very old friends. So there were so many people that we absolutely had to invite. And yeah, she's kind of getting on to us because of all the people that are invited. But I mean, what can you do, right? She should be glad she's so popular. Let me make sure I've got all my people on this list. Let's see, who else was on? Kim, Jessica, Becky, Rosie. Rosie's the one I forgot to write down. There we go. All right. I think you'll like that one, Jessica, because is it Spotlight Stunner? I couldn't remember which one it was. And I forgot to label that particular one because it was the special version. So it's one of those things. Thank you, Kim. All right, this next one is not going to stay up here very well. It is a choker length, and I'm going to kind of hold it up here because the tag is actually heavier than the necklace. This is Admirable Accents in multi, and I'm going to try to hold it up close to both cameras so that you can see. You're going to put Esley in your tote bag. There you go, Esley. You can get in with Mom. She's going to be driving out here. Just hop in the trunk or something. So this is a choker. The little links are painted, and they're blue, orange, pink, green, and white, alternating. Little painted links. They're really cute. And then the earrings are also little strands of the painted links. So I'll show that up close on my hand in just a second. This is the length. As you can tell by my tank top, it is hot in here, always. This is the length, so sitting right here at the base of the throat with the extra extension that's on a choker, it is going to come down about here. So we're going to have short length necklace above the collar, but definitely longer than choker length. I can't wear choker length because it bothers my thyroid. So this is what that necklace looks like. And the earrings. Really, really cute. We have 2 of these. And this is number 102. My brain is tied, my tongue is tied, my desk is covered in 3 different, actually it's 4 different jobs because I'm working on my insurance license and I've got half of it done. And I'm working on my second half so that I can take all my exams. I have my first one on Tuesday, and then I have to take a second exam. Yeah, I saw you for number 101. Got you. Sorry, I forgot to acknowledge that. But I did see you. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody else. Nope. Gotcha. I have that one, too. I love that one. But I am very partial to blue, so you can't really lose with that. All right, our next one. This is a cute little beaded necklace. It is called High Class Hype in white. So these little beads have a pearly finish on them. So they're not just plain white. They have a little bit of pearly finish. And we have our cute little bow. It's like a tied bow. Little silver accents in the middle and on the ends of each of these. The earrings are the small stacks of the white beads, same white beads. This is the length, and it'd probably be more dramatic if I had a different color on this mannequin, but hopefully you can see it against the red well enough. So the last of these little ties comes down to just above mid-chest. With the 2-inch extension, they're actually going to go past mid-chest, but that is going to bring this down to where it's almost all below the collar. So it'll be more like this. This would look really cool against a black shirt or a darker shirt. It looks good against that red. Hey Sylvia, and your necklace came in. It just came in yesterday, and I forgot to let you know, but it is in your pouch, that white and gray one that you wanted. So we have 2 of these. High Class Hype in white is 103. Let's see, number 104. We have Black Crackle Stone. So these are called Playfully Prairie in black. We have a little flower disc on top. That post is right up here toward the top. 103 for Esley. Gotcha. And then the Black Crackle Stones in a round formation at the bottom. This is the length and size. So we have Playfully Prairie in black, and we have 2 of these as well. They are number 104. Number 105. I don't know if you got the picture that I sent you, Jessica. These are the ones that I was talking about that you might like to match that necklace you bought the other day. This is Matching Magic in silver. So we have the hematite rhinestones, 2 of them down at the bottom with an emerald cut, little white rhinestone accents along the sides of that the outside, I guess we're going to call it a rectangle. Kind of an oval, kind of a rectangle. 103 for you too, Mom. Gotcha. So this is what they look like close up. It's the clear gray hematite. This is the length and size. We do have 2 pairs of these. So we have Matching Magic in silver, number 105. Let's see, so 103 is sold out. The bow necklace. Gotcha. Okay. I just wanted to make sure you saw it. That one did have nice earrings though. Alright, let's play Survey Says. So our surveys are all flower related tonight. So if you keep that in mind, that can give you some clues on the answers. Our first question is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 answers on this one. I know this is trying to tickle. We are going to take number 5. Number 5. Roses are red, violets are blue. What kind of flowers do cheap guys buy you? So your guys being cheap or buying cheap flowers. Let's go with inexpensive because it sounds bad if you say cheap. Inexpensive. What kind of inexpensive flowers would a guy buy you? Daisies, number 1. Number 1. And my daughter wants some of those in her wedding bouquet, so go figure. Carnations, number 2. Plastic, yes, number 6. Plastic or fake ones, so those could include silk or the wood flowers that we had, although those are not super cheap, but they're cheaper than real. Let's see, so we have daisies, carnations, plastic or fake. What else? What's a cheap flower that a guy could get you? Or if your guy's being cheap, what kind of flower might he get you? I mean, one of these, definitely the guy's just being cheap. That's not very nice. Buttercups. Oh, I like buttercups, though. They're so cute. That is not on here. Daffodils. Daffodils aren't on here either. There is another yellow flower that is super cheap, and it's even cheaper than daffodils. Baby's breath. No, but I'm going to grow some of that in my garden for the wedding because I could not see paying for all that baby's breath when I can buy a whole packet of seeds and we'll have an entire garden full. Violets. Violets also weren't on there. Baby's breath makes great accent. Yours are blooming, Kim? Great. Mums. Mums and sunflowers also not on there. You're getting closer, though. You got the yellow right, you've got the out in the yard right, and it's a cheap flower. It's even cheaper than that. Another yellow flower you're likely to see out in your yard. Super cheap. Your kids might have picked them and brought them into you when they were little, and we pretend we're happy with them because they're a nice gift. Dandelions, yeah, number 5. Number 5 was dandelions. 2 more answers. An inexpensive flower, or somebody being cheap. What are they going to bring you for flowers? It's finally cooling down in here. I have my window open so we can get air. It was like 76 degrees this afternoon. And that was the last time we looked. But it's cooling down outside, so I'm trying to let that air in. One of these is actually my husband's favorite flower, and I plant them for him. I don't know that they're super cheap. You have to buy them in bulbs, not in iris though. You have to buy them in bulbs, and you plant them, and they come back. It wasn't like every year. I think mine do now because they've been in long enough. Not every year, but they're not super cheap. The bulbs are kind of expensive. Irises are so pretty though. They're not on the list. And the other answer is, if your guy is being super cheap, what kind of flowers is he going to get you? Tulips. Yes, tulips are Max's favorite. They're number 4. He loves the tulips. Amaryllis. Amaryllis are so pretty too. I need to plant some of those. I don't have any of those. Your guy is being super, super, super cheap. What kind of flowers is he going to buy you? It's our last answer on this one. You guys got all the real flowers. Or real fake flowers. Paper. Even worse than that, Kim. Even worse than paper. Although some of the paper flowers are kind of cool too. Alright. Hi, Ruth. Dead ones. No, but you're getting closer. So I'm going to give this one to you. It was none. None or invisible. So I guess he could tell you he got you invisible flowers. You can't exactly prove him wrong. But we all know those don't exist. So he just didn't want to buy you flowers. And that's okay with me. Flowers die. I like flowers, but they do die. So I prefer to have something that's going to last. Like, you know, chocolate. It doesn't last long in this house, but you know, he goes to the convenience store and brings me home a Snickers bar, and I am just as happy as I would be with a diamond ring, honestly. Alright, I'm a cheap date, what can I say? Rebel Remix in silver. So we talked about the defaced beads and what that meant last time. Rather have plants? Yeah. I would too. If you're gonna have them, I mean, if you have a real plant, at least you can keep it alive. Unless you're me. And then it's probably gonna die anyway. But anyway, defaced beads. Defaced beads means they have the faceting all over them. So they have little facets all over them. So these silver beads are defaced. So we have strands of those silver defaced beads along with chain tassel. And that is hanging down in a fringe necklace. I love the fringe necklaces because they're so pretty. And the earrings are going to be those same strands of the defaced beads. This is the length. It's a little harder to put it on her than on me. But you can see it hangs down past the collar, about an inch past the collar, and it's almost to mid-chest. So mid-chest would be right about here. But with that 2-inch extension on here, it's actually going to come past mid-chest. It'll be down here. You want this one, Sylvia? Alright, this one is going to be number 106. So we have 2 of them. This is Rebel Remix in silver. And it's going to be 106. Alright. the other ones. These are so cute. And I didn't know if anybody would like them, but I had to get 2 pairs because they're just cute. And I figured somebody would like them. So these are a post earring. These are called Feathered Fairy Tale in brown. So we have a little cowboy hat up here at the top. Isn't that adorable? Little cowboy hat, and it's actually 3D. So it's not a flat, just cowboy hat looking. And then it has the blue crackle bead right here. And then a little flower, or a feather, sorry. Not flower, feather coming down off the bottom of it. So this is a post earring. I don't know if I said that. The post is right up in here. So they're going to hang down like this. And we have 2 pairs of these. So these are Feathered Fairy Tale. This is in brown. And it is going to be number 107. We have 2 pairs of those. Gotta love the cowboy hats. Number 108. This is going to be a little bit longer one. I was trying to see if I had my longer bust down here, but I don't see it. So this one's going to hang just past, which means I'm going to pull it back just a little bit. This is called Papillon Persuasion. So we have our butterfly, silver butterfly outline with the white crackle butterfly inside of it. We've got a 2-layer butterfly. And then the earrings are white crackle beads to go with that. I like this because it's a combination of like the southwestern with the crackle style and the butterfly. This one hangs right here down to the middle of the bust. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to come down over the bust. So that's going to put that whole butterfly right down here. It's more of a mid-length necklace at that point. This is, I don't know what my chair's getting hung up on. Papillon Persuasion. In white, we have 3 of these. This one is going to be number 108. And a place to hang everything. 109. I have 1 pair of these earrings left. These are a post earring. Our post is right in the middle of this heart in the top. Seed bead earrings in black. Heart at the top. And then our little sphere at the bottom. So this is going to hang down like this. We have Spherical Sweetheart in black. Last pair. Hold those up there so you can see in the light a little bit better. These are number 109. So last one on that one. Number 110, we have another fringe necklace. And I got this one out because I love the black and gold combination. And it had gone out of favor for a while, and now it is back in style. So they're putting out the black and the gold again. This one's called Ever Rebellious in gold. So we have the black defaced beads. We have the gold round beads, polished beads, and then gold fringe. Let's see if I can get this on the mannequin. It helps to lean them forward. So if you're having trouble getting your fringe necklaces to lay right when you put them on, if you lean forward just a little bit while you're putting them on and then tip back up, they'll lay down on your chest right. So this is the length. It does come down to mid-chest already. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit right here at the top of the bust. So we're going to be between this collar and the top of the bust, right here. With that extension, we do have 4 of these. This is Ever Rebellious, and it is in gold. It is going to be number 110. So how many people are watching the Super Bowl? It's time for me to find a survey question again. So how many of you are actually going to watch the Super Bowl? I usually try to watch the halftime show and the commercials, but this year I'm not even going to bother with the halftime show. And you know the commercials you can always catch on YouTube later. So probably won't watch it at all. Probably do something else that evening. Who knows what, but you know, probably study for my test, my insurance test, so I have to take first part on Tuesday, so I need to be ready for it. You're not watching it, Kim? You're gonna watch it, Esley? Becky's gonna watch it. She's rooting for the Eagles. So few people watching it. Probably not, but Dad might watch some. Yeah, he probably will. I don't know if Max is going to watch it or not. He hasn't said. So our next question has 7 answers on it. Lots of answers. Let's go with number 3. Name something people deliver for a living. Something that people deliver for a living. You halfway while Danny watches. See, that's usually how we do it too, Shannon. But I don't know if even that's going to happen this year. It might be on. Marlo, who are you going to root for? We already know Becky's an Eagles. Esley, who are you rooting for? Furniture. Pizza. Pizza was number 3. Furniture was number 6. Mail was number 2. Babies, number 7. Packages, number 5. I know all about that, right, Kim? Kim does too. Food. They did not have food or groceries on here. Flowers were number 4. You're going to root for the Eagles, Marlo. I don't know if we can still be friends. I have nothing against the Eagles. They don't bring Taylor Swift to the arena, so. Warrants. Oh, yeah, that one's not on here. Let's see. I'm trying to see if we missed any. Yes, we missed number 1. And it doesn't happen that often anymore. This is not so popular. You don't like either team? Probably just a halftime show. Yeah, if it wasn't Kendrick Lamar, I'd probably watch it too. We haven't gotten number 1. Something that people deliver for a living. Not medicine from the pharmacy. You're just going for the food, Esley? Food's always good, right? Newspapers, yep, number 1. So I think we got everything. Newspapers, mail, pizza, flowers, packages, furniture, babies. Sylvia says good news. That is definitely not on here, but we all do it. Telegrams. That used to be super popular too. Can you still do telegrams? Is that a thing anymore? You know what, Kim? I used to be more than I am now. My daughter went to the Taylor Swift concert, the Eras concert. But I liked her older stuff when she was young a little bit better than I like her new stuff. Actually, quite a bit better. But who's counting, right? I just like the novelty. I do like her old stuff, though. All right. Next one. This one is color closeness in multi. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see it really well against here. You'll be able to see it against my hand in a minute. We had super polished silver beads. And then the little spacers in between. These are multicolored. So different colors of spacers. They are rhinestone in between there. And I'm going to show them to you against my hand because it's easier to see them. And then I'll tell you what colors they are as well. This is the length. So we're about an inch below the collarbones. With the 2-inch extension, we're going to sit right up here at the top of the collar. So we have a blue, like a medium blue. This one has green, an emerald green, a light pink, and a light purple, like a lavendery purple. I hope you can see those just a little bit better. So emerald green, medium blue, a light pink, and an emerald purple, or lavender purple, sorry. So we have 3 of these available. This is color closeness in multi. This is number 111. Yeah, I wish they had somebody good, but I was not, I did watch the Rihanna one, and although I like her music, I was not impressed with the show, and I was not too happy that my kids were watching it. So, there is that. At least it's not her this year. All right. We have Low Key Love Struck. This is going to be a set because I have the bracelet to it as well. This is a hot pink metal. So we have a collection of 3 hearts in the middle. These are iridescent rhinestones in the center. Property and Casualty right now, Kim, and then it'll be Life and Health later. Trying to finish Property and Casualty before I go for Life and Health. And then we also have the bracelet, which looks basically like the necklace, except 2 hearts instead of 3. This does have the adjustable clasp, so you can make it fit your wrist. This is the length. So that is going to sit right below the collar. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit in a mid-chest. So we have lots of hearts out right now. Hearts, butterflies, flowers. So this is the time of year when I have to buy them if we're going to have them. You can see the iridescent and the dark pink rhinestones on those hearts. So we have 2 sets. We have 2 bracelets, 2 necklaces for this one. This is Low Key Love Struck. And it is in pink. Okay. Rosie for 1 set. 112. I like that one too. I like hearts. I like butterflies. In fact, if I had to pick, it would probably be flowers that I'm not as crazy about, but I end up wearing them anyway. Pyramid Prowl in multi. Let me put it on here. So these are a blue, but it has the UV finish, so it's blue-green, or blue and green, rhinestones in a triangle, and then we have the silver triangles hanging down below them. You'll be able to see this a little bit better on my hand when I show it to you. And the earrings are also those little triangles in the blue-green. This is the length, so it is sitting right above that collar. And with the 2-inch extension, going to sit down to here, which is just above mid-chest. And those of you who have local delivery, I know Rosie and Jessica, I've got stuff for you. I have stuff for a couple other people. I will be doing those tomorrow. So if you're not home, I will be leaving them for you. This is Pyramid Prowl in multi. And again, I know you can see the blue, but this does also have a green in it because of that UV finish. So we have 2 of these. Pyramid Prowl, number 113. And number 114. We have 2 of these. These are gold and pearly. So we have frilly feature in gold. So these are flower petals hanging from a pearl studded hoop. So we have the pearl on the gold, and then we have the flower petals hanging down below. That's pretty. This is the length and size. So if you have something that's gold and pearl that you want earrings for, these are a really nice upgrade. We do have 2 sets of these. So we have frilly feature in gold, number 114. And to take us to the next question, your favorite earrings, Esley? I like those too. I just don't think I have a gold and pearly necklace yet, except for my flower one, and that's the actual flower, not the petals. It doesn't have the petals like that. So I'd have to get something to wear it with. Alright, this one. I love the chunky chain on this one. Not too many things we have the chunkier chain on. This is one of them. I'm trying to straighten that out so you can see it laid flat. This is Come At Me in silver. This is also the hematite with the chunky chain. This is a bar down here, so this is all together. It's all one piece. We have teardrop and marquee shaped hematite, and those are the mirrored kind. I don't know if you can see that reflection. Maybe once I put it up against my hand. And then the earrings also those teardrops to match the stones in the necklace. Yeah, this one is pretty. It is also dramatic. This is the length. So, sitting right up above the collar and just a little bit below the collar, and then with the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit down to probably right above mid-chest. It looks like it's going to be mid-chest, but I think it's going to be just slightly above it. I know that's the way it would fit me, so I'm just telling you that. So this is Come At Me, and you can see it's even reflecting a little bit of the different colors. Come At Me in silver. 2 of these available. Number 115. All right, let's find another question. Let's see. Here is 4 answers, sorry. I can't count, apparently. I love the chain too. 4 answers. Let's go with number 2. Name something you love to smell in the morning. Something that you love to smell in the morning. And we're not being sarcastic on this one. We do sarcasm a lot, but not on this one. Something you love to smell in the morning. Bacon. Kind of goes with number 1, and coffee goes with it. So coffee and breakfast, coffee/breakfast was that answer. So we've taken in all the breakfast food as well as the coffee, which is my breakfast. Because I'm not a big eater in the morning. Coffee, 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 coffee. Even if you don't drink it, it wakes you up, right? You can smell sunshine, Kim? I do love to see it, but I don't think I can smell it. I don't know, maybe. Pancakes. Pancakes are also breakfast food. So those are all in number 1. Fresh air, yeah, number 2. It also has /dew, and I don't know if I can really smell the dew, but you can usually smell like the moisture in the air with the fresh air. So that was number 2. Some other things you love to smell in the morning. What do you love to smell in the morning? This one's really good in springtime. I think you smell in the morning. Really good smell. Flowers. Flowers was number 3. The last one, I don't know if you're going to get. But we'll see. You know, I smell this one every morning. And I love it. Cut grass, not grass. We got flowers. Grass is good though. Nice fresh smell. Dirt. Dirt's not on there, but that is good. The dirt, the flowers. We've got the dew, we've got breakfast and coffee. A baby. Oh, you're getting closer. Kim, you're getting... Second Kim's even getting closer. She says soap. And this could be... And it could go in this category. It's definitely scented. My service group's blowing up my watch right now. Talking about musical instruments. Who's playing the musical instruments? Lotion. Also close. It was cologne. Cologne was the 4th one. So cologne, or my husband uses the cologne scented body wash. And so when I smell that coming out of the bathroom, I love to smell that. It smells so good in the morning. Fresh laundry. Oh, that's even better. All right. That's all of them. Cologne was the last one. So I guess they're assuming your husband's going to get ready and put cologne on. If he does, I'm a little worried about where he's going. I'm just kidding. Kind of. But yeah, the body wash smells like cologne. All right, our next one. This is in light pink. This is called Ethereal Romance in pink. So we have pale pink beads as well as iridescent rhinestones mixed in little clusters. And our earrings, also those pale pink beads in the oval. This is the length. So it is sitting down to the collar, and just, you can see it just barely goes over that collar. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit down to here, which is just above mid-chest. So we have 3 of this one. This is Ethereal Romance. So I can get it even on my hand. I never know which way to turn it to get it even. There we go. And that is a pale pink. I can see on the screen it looks tiny bit purple, but it is not. It's a pale pink. This is number 116, and this one decided not to focus. 116, and we have 3 of these. Love it when the camera decides not to focus. It hates me. Alright, camera. I've had it with you. There we go. I have to tap it a little bit. That's what I do with my kids too. Tap it. Yeah, it's pretty for spring. That's what I was thinking. We get a little bit of early spring with that one. And then next up, this is called Rainbow Ragtime. So again, we're at springtime. We have the pastel colored acrylic links, and you can see they are very pastel. They are white, yellow, orange, purple, blue, and pink. Might be a tiny bit of a green in there, but if it is, it's a yellowish green. And then they go to silver up here at the top. Super lightweight because of the acrylic. I'm going to show these in just a second, but these earrings match them in color. So if you wanted to add some flowery earrings, I have 1 pair of the earrings. I have 2 of the necklaces. This is going to be the length, so sitting right below the collarbone, so somewhere right in here. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit down to the collar. And it's hot in here again. This is Rainbow Ragtime, and it is in multi. This is number 117. 2 of those available. And then we have 1 pair of the earrings. These are called Beguiling Bouquet. You have the same colors in them, the pastel purple, pink, blue. This one does have a green, yellow, orange, white. They're on little seed bead stems in green. This is the length and size. So another pretty springtime piece or set. These are number 118, and I have 1 pair left. 119, we've got another set. This is a little bit more of a vintage set. This is called Interstellar Influencer, and then we also have the bracelet, and the bracelet is stretchy. So this has the black metal, and then the blue, it's almost oil spill. Almost has an oil spill coating over that blue. I don't know what to call this. So we're just going to go with that. I'm sure you can see how pretty it is. And the earrings with it are the black metal beads. I'd probably switch them out for my black metal hoops, but that's just me, because I love my hoops. This one hangs just above the collar with the 2-inch extension. I'm going to hang just below the collar, so that's going to bring it most of the way down here. Again, bracelet is stretchy, so it will adjust to fit your wrist. We have 2 of each. This is Interstellar Influencer and matching bracelet. This is going to be number 119. 119. I look at this every time I pull it out. It was a special edition thing a few years ago, and I still haven't kept one, and I honestly cannot tell you why, because I really like it. All right, we're missing the number for number 120, so this is going to be number 121. This is the only time we skip a number because I still haven't figured out what I did with number 120. I usually put them on my desk here right after the show when I pull everybody's jewelry down, and I don't know what happened. So this is a 4-layer necklace, and it is in shiny copper. You know that's my favorite. And it was something new for me when I started paparazzi. I had never worn shiny copper jewelry before. I don't know if I'd ever really seen any. And so I fell in love with it. Really, really nice. So we have an emerald cut rhinestone down here. It is iridescent. The chains are all different and they are shiny copper. So let's see. I'll let you see those chains because it's a little bit easier to let you see them than to describe them. The top is kind of like a twisted rope. Then this one is more of a beaded chain. This one has little flat sections of oval, and then this one hanging just on the regular chain. Isn't that pretty, Kim? This is a more of a dressy necklace for me. I would wear it for dress up, but you could definitely wear it with other things. This is the length of those layers. So starting right here at the collarbones, then our next two are between the collarbones and the collar, and then our last one hanging about ½ an inch below the collar. You want one of these, Esley? It's going to be number 121. With the 2-inch extension, that's going to hang down just past mid-chest. Also going to bring these down like this. So between all of this, it's going to sit like this. So we have one more of these after Esley's. So I had 2 of them. Esley's claiming 1. I have 1 more. This is called Partnership Promise in copper, number 121. And now we're going to ask a question. I got you, Esley. Thank you, though. So much easier if you give me the number so I can make sure I get you the right one. Sometimes I can catch it right away, but not always. All right, here's another 5 answers. And this one's wedding themed along with our other theme. If you remember what I told you that theme was. 5 answers. We're going to go with, let's go with number 2. Name something you would see at a wedding. Something you would see at a wedding. What are you going to see at the wedding? Flowers, number 4. You remembered the theme. Good job. Cake was number 2. And, personally, the most important thing. I mean, kind of. Bridesmaids. Actually not on there, surprisingly. No bridesmaids. Apparently we don't need them. The bride and groom, that's kind of important, but they came in at number 5. But they are definitely on there. The photographer. See, cake even rated higher than bride and groom. Somebody has their priorities straight. You love the food too? If it's good food, yes. The minister or the priest, whoever's performing the ceremony, number 1. Gotta have him. So we've got the minister, we've got the cake, we've got the flowers, we've got the bride and groom. One more thing, and you're going to see this mostly at the reception. Efficient, the food. No, but we do love the food. We're having smoked meats and cold salads and bread. So it's going to be good. Catering staff, champagne, dancing. No, but we need this to do dancing, Shannon. What do we need to do dancing? Not going to be much dancing without it. The musicians. Yeah, number 3. So music, DJ, musicians, band, whatever you choose. Gotta have it. unless you're just gonna do, you know, dancing to the music in your head, which is okay, but nobody else is gonna be able to hear it, so they can't keep up with you. So I'll just tell you that. Okay? All right, next up, we have, if I can get to it here, another one of our blockbusters. And I also have this in a brass. So I don't have it out, but I have this in brass. Just one of them, though, in brass. This is Miss Universe. Miss Universe. These are oval white rhinestones. So on our brass one, also white rhinestones. White rhinestones dotting along here. And then these silver pieces fan out from that. Now the brass one, all those silver pieces are going to be the darker brass. I don't know why I don't have one out, but I don't. But I do only have one of those. This one I have several of. It is a blockbuster. I can reorder it. The brass one was a special edition. So these are the earrings that come with it. Also matching. This is the length. So mostly above the collar, just a tiny bit touching below the collar. And with the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down to about here. So not mid-chest. But this one is Miss Universe. Let me see if I can, there we go, get you a better look. This is going to be number 122. And we are on our last 5 pieces. Last 5. So that's the first of the last 5. Still don't know what my chair is stuck on over here, but... Alright. Fanciful droplets in green. So this is more like a grass green. We have a teardrop in the center, and then we have the filigree around the outside. You want 122, Sylvia? Let's see. Gotcha. That's what those look like. This is the length and size. So we have Fanciful Droplets in green, number 123. 2 of those available. Let me just roll back here because I feel like I missed something back here. Maybe not. Okay. Next up, let's grab some more from over here. Actually, you can't even believe we've still got these left, but since we do, I'll show them to you. We have 3 pairs of these. These are called Prairie Patchwork. They're in orange. So we have a brown leather background, silver frame, circle frame, and then we have an orange flower along with its leaves along the bottom edge of that. That is embroidered. It is not just printed on there. This is the length and size. So let's find the camera. There we go. Prairie Patchwork in orange. 3 pairs of these. And it's going to be number 124. So that's 3 of 5. We're getting there. Number 4. It says Water Lily Whimsy. So since the warm weather's coming up again, we're going to have some water lilies. So we have 3 of those water lilies made up of rhinestones above. You want a 124, Mom? Gotcha. 124 there. Okay. And then we have the teardrops down at the bottom, surrounded by a halo of white rhinestones. So these are a fancier earring. This is the length and size, so you can see they're a little bit longer. We have 2 pairs of these. So Water Lily Whimsy in white. These are going to be number 125. You see the brass of 122. Can I send you a picture of it? Because I don't have it out. But yes, I can send it to you. In fact, I can take a picture of it, but I just don't have it sitting right here next to me, unfortunately. I wasn't thinking about it, and I should have been. So, all right, last but not least, we have 2 of these bracelets, and they are golden rhinestone, stretchy in between the panels. This is called Subtly Scattered. It reminds me of stars. So subtly scattered, those white rhinestones inside the gold frame, stretching between those panels. We have 2 of these available. So this bracelet is going to be number 126, our final piece of the night. 126, 2 of those available. And let me make a note, I will do it right after the show. 122 brass to show you. Okay. All right. We have enough people to do a drawing, so let's do that. We've been doing good having enough people to have a drawing. I like it when that happens. Give me just 1 second. All right, I think I got everybody. Oh, I'll do it right after the show because I'll forget if I don't. Too many things going on, right? All right, Angelica. I gave you girls your own listings tonight because I know most of this jewelry's for you. So Angelica, you won a free piece. So the next piece that you pick out will be free and I will take it off Mom's invoice. All right, so no show on Sunday, don't forget. I did put a little notice up on the pages to try to remind you. So Sunday, because of the Super Bowl, I know everybody's going to be busy, so we will not have a show that day. So have fun at whatever activity you're doing, whether you're watching the Super Bowl or if you're choosing to do something else like Allison. So have fun with whatever that is. Looks like the weather's going to be fairly nice, at least through the weekend, and then I think we're going to get rain. Esley said they've been getting a lot of rain, so looks like rain's in the forecast for a lot of us, but hopefully it'll hold off a little bit, and hopefully the teams will stay dry because it's really hard to play football in the rain. In
a dome.
That turf gets slippery. Max says they're in a dome, so they won't have to worry about that this year, unless their feet get wet, but hopefully they'll do well. All right, everybody have a great weekend. We'll be back on Friday. And I don't know if we have anything coming in this week because it's kind of slow. Okay, so we'll see you on Friday.